Well, we are live, we are on air. Hope this is all coming through to you okay. I'm just going to do some checks at the other end, as I've had some technical issues, as I mentioned in the chat before I sent this message out. This is the first time that I've run the web class live in this fashion, so I hope this is all reaching you loud and clear. And I'll just check this my end, but it seems to be coming through. Yeah, it's coming through perfectly okay. So I'll jump into this, and if you look below this video, you will find a chat box. And that chat box is for you to sign in on, and that means that you can interact with me on the chat. And my name is Joshua D, and I'm going to be hosting this web class for the next 20 to 30 minutes. And I'm going to talk you through the findings I've had in the last 18 months online. And I'm going to give you some no strings attached value. And regardless of what happens here today, you can take away something that you can implement into your life. Maybe it's just 10%, 50%, 100%, whatever it will be. And it will hopefully improve your situation right now. I know the online world can be this super strange place with lots of things going on. It can be super confusing. And in the next half an hour to 40 minutes, I want to kind of cut through that and really make sure that you leave with full transparency and you leave understanding more about how this whole industry works, more about what you can do to make it work for you, and then more importantly, how you can actually implement that to get yourself up and running. So I'm going to be running the chat tonight by myself, as most of my team are flying back to the UK. We've just been out here in Bangkok for the last 2 weeks or so. I'm now in Phuket, Thailand. And off the back of the Bangkok event, I realized that this live training needs to happen more often, because what we're doing with myself, my team, and many other people is pretty revolutionary, and it's really changing lives. It's really improving people's situations, and I want to share that with you guys. So I can see that I'm just going to jump over here, and let me know in the comments where you're from. I can see people jumping on live. That's absolutely great. And I'll try and keep up with the chat as we go. If I miss any of the comments, it's because the way this system works is I'm on Google Hangouts. It's linked to where you're watching it right now, but I will be keeping in touch. So any comments that you have throughout, any feedback, any remarks, please pop them in the chat. And just start off with letting me know where you're from, where are you tuning in from. I'm over here in Phuket, Thailand, originally from the UK, but now full-time traveling, thanks to what you're about to learn about tonight. So let me jump back over here. And I just want to start briefly with setting the intentions of what you're going to find in this web class. Because, as I said, the online world is this strange place where people promise a lot for nothing, and everybody thinks there's some sort of special formula that some people on the internet have. And then by adopting that special formula, you can click a few buttons and sail away into the distance, a free person. Unfortunately, at least in my experience, the online world is very, very much like anything else. To become successful is going to take time, it's going to take hard work, and it's going to take application of yourself. It's going to take constant growth. So if you're looking for something that's going to get you rich very quickly, if you're looking for some sort of formula that will ensure your success without trying hard, this web class is not going to be for you. That is not my intention at all. And my intention is also not to cut around the point. It's to get straight to the point and be as transparent as I possibly can be. So the way it will work is the first 20 to 25 minutes, I will just deliver the value. It will give you a structure that you can take from what you want. You can go away, you can go and figure this stuff out for yourself. And what I will show you will work. And then after that 25 minutes, I will make it very, very clear when I decide to pitch an idea where you can implement everything that you're going to learn here today. And that will be paid, that will be an investment. So don't be surprised when that comes. I've set the intention right now, but I will warn you when it's coming. And if you're not looking to invest in yourself today, that is okay. As I said, the first 20 to 25 minutes is totally no strings attached, free value. So I'll just double check these comments before we jump in. Maui, Hawaii, hello. Thank you for tuning in. Hope all is well over there. And yeah, make sure that this is as interactive as possible. So my story and what brings me to this point of delivering this web class to you, it's been a little bit of a crazy journey, and it all started about 4 years ago. I got very, very ill, and at that point I decided that I wasn't going to go back to the 9 to 5. I wasn't going to go and live a dream that I didn't want to do. I tried that, and it made me end up in hospital for just over 2 years. And in that time, I tried literally anything to ensure that I wouldn't go back to working. And I tried everything. I tried cryptocurrency, I tried day trading, I tried bet matching. I tried practically every little scheme on the internet that you can think of to try and sustain a living where I didn't have to go and work for somebody else. I was a professional poker player for 2 years. And after that ended, I went traveling, I taught abroad. And I always longed for something that could work, something that was actually sustainable, that solved a problem that I believed in. And more importantly, made me spend time with other people and help other people as well. Because once money starts to flow, and I've had a lot of money come in and out of my accounts through the years in the online world, I very quickly realized that that isn't where I wanted to spend my time, just chasing that money, just accruing that bank account. I genuinely wanted to take people from where they were and put them into a situation where they could thrive, where they could really start to enjoy life and be more free. So that brings me to this point, and I've been doing this for well over 18 months now. I've been full-time in this industry for 15 of those 18 months because I dived headfirst in. I'm kind of that guy that's all in or nothing, so that's just the way it works. And that brings me to this training, because what I did in the last 2 weeks in Bangkok was deliver something very similar to this to a room of 35 plus people. They took a lot of value away from it, and they're implementing certain parts of what they learned there. And they just really advised me to do this live. So that brings me to here. I'm super excited to share what I'm going to find. And it's going to be probably not what you expect, because I'm not the kind of guy that spends hours and hours and hours doing PowerPoints, hours and hours making things look perfect, because in all honesty, the online world, like anything else, isn't perfect. There is no like perfect fit. There is no perfect path that you can follow step by step. You can definitely try, and I want to give you a framework to abide by. But if you have that perfect approach, it just slows everything down, and waiting for perfection is just, in my opinion, a waste of time. So this may look a little different to what you've seen in the past on these web classes. I'm not going to build you up on this ginormous story, hide the price, and do all of those things. I just want to get straight to the real facts of what you actually need to do to make money on the internet. And as I said, I've tried everything. I've tried complicated things. I've tried things with lots of different moving parts, thinking that one of those moving parts or this next special thing was going to be the answer. And if I'm going to be totally honest, the more complicated it became, the more stressful I became. And yes, I had some things that made money. Poker made me a lot of money, but it was very, very complicated. And over an extended period of time, the last thing that you want to do is do something that's complicated. So this system, what I'm about to show you, is super, super simple. It's very, very, very replicable, but it's still going to rely on those pillars of success, of persistence, hard work, and really committing to something, planting your flag and going all in. So just double check over here in the comments. Goldming, the UK, David Kane, thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. Peter O'Reilly, also living in Thailand, but from Loughborough in the UK. Hope all is well over there on the other side of the island. I'm in Phuket. So yeah, very, very warm over here still. It's like 7 o'clock at night and still well in the 30 degrees. So got the fan on, but it's all good. Glass of cold water. So if you see me take a drink of that, that's going to happen a lot as well. So without further ado, we're going to just jump right into a screen share. And the first thing that you're going to need to be successful in this simple system is a product to sell. And these products are a stumbling block, because most people think that to start or sell a product, you actually need to own one. You actually need to like think of something and create it, and then figure out all of the moving parts, take years and years in R&D, do all of these things that's super complex and super, super expensive. But luckily for me and you, that just isn't the case. Lots of different things like are on the internet right now, and companies you will have heard of offer something that we call affiliate marketing. And that is essentially where a company, rather than pay a ginormous marketing budget, say 20 or 30 million in a year, they pay a team of dedicated distributors to pass on the message of their product. So you do that, you speak to people, you promote this product, you learn all about it, and then when you go on to promote it and sell it, you receive a commission. And that really is as simple as it gets. So I'm just going to jump into a screen share and show this working in real life. So if you go now onto practically every website in the world, really, any large company that is over a certain size, like this is just Adidas Acceleration Partner, where you can team up with Adidas, you can go on to own their footwear, you buy from them, you receive an ID number. And look, it literally says it here, like if you're passionate about this, the brand, the lifestyle, all of these different things, like are we describing you can join their affiliate network. And it says very clearly exactly how all of this is going to work. You're going to receive commission up to 7%. Some hype launches and products may be excluded, 30-day cookie, but these are very, very standard, different things that you can do. for Adidas. So essentially you receive a pair of Adidas trainers, you go out, promote them and sell them and receive a commission. And that's essentially what most people are doing every single day of their lives anyway. Every single time you wear a brand, you're promoting it. But if you sign up to an affiliate program like this, when somebody decides to purchase a product that you're passionate about, then you're going to get remunerated. You're going to get money back into your bank for doing the same job you were already doing. And it's not just Adidas that are doing this, there are many, many other people. So this is Amazon. Like, you can just literally Google now affiliate programs and you will find hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. Look, it literally says here, it's easy and free to join. You can choose from 1 million products and get up to 10% in advertising fees. So Amazon are doing this, Adidas are doing this, so many other companies. These are just the 11 best coffee affiliate programs. Sign up easily. Like, companies want to make this very, very easy for you to do, because then they're on a win-win situation. They pay you when you sell, and if you don't sell, they don't pay you. It really is as simple as that. So this is happening all over the world. Affiliate marketing is very, very much the future, because everybody knows how expensive marketing is, belly to belly. Broadcasts, TV programs, radio shows, all of those things are a thing of the past. So affiliate marketing is very, very easy to get into. And just some tips for when choosing a company is choose one that's respectable. If you choose a company that's like a startup, yes, it may work for you. You may be able to like make some money quite quickly, but you want a company with good history, because if you don't have the history, they don't have the infrastructure, it just makes your job more difficult, because as the sales and marketing person, the last thing you want to do is promote the product, interact with the customer, make the sale, and then the back end fall out. The product never receives, never gets to them. There's something wrong with the products. All of those things cause your life more stress. And when you're looking to live the freedom, relaxed lifestyle, we're trying to reduce stress. So don't go looking for these new companies. Choose someone that's very well established. And on top of that, choose a product that is high ticket. And by high ticket, I mean expensive, because if you're selling low ticket items, so say, for example, you start selling these on Amazon, and these are, say, $5 a mouse, I think I paid for that. That means that somebody somewhere is getting an affiliate commission for that, because 95% of all things on the internet have affiliate programs attached to them at some point. So somebody's getting 5% of that, but that's like less than 50p. So to make a real living out of this, you're going to have to sell thousands and thousands and thousands of units. And again, lots of customers to deal with, lots of stress. So to negate all of that very easily is choose a product that's very high end, very expensive. And when you sell it for between $1,000 to $10,000, you can go even bigger than this. You can go as big as you want. Companies are out there doing that. It means that you can make one sale a month. If you sell a $10,000 product, one sale for $2,500 commission, starting to add up how if you make more than one sale, your life will start quickly change. And £5,000 to £10,000 a month income isn't unrealistic. It's not going to happen straight away. Like, this is a skill set you'll develop, and you don't just join Adidas, Amazon affiliate. You don't just join them today and then like log into the system and start printing sales tomorrow. But it means that you have the infrastructure there. You don't have to figure out the products. You don't have to work anything out. It's just there, ready for you. So let me know in the chat if that is starting to make sense, why we decided to do affiliate. Is the stream working, Peter? I hope it is. It seems to be coming through my end, but just let me know if there's any problems with the stream. I'll just double check. Yeah, it's working okay my end, so just let me know. Let me know in the chat if it's not coming through. So once you've got this product, what you have to do next is obviously market and promote it. And most people like get this mad idea about sales, that you're going to be ringing people, cold calling, you're going to be going door to door knocking, you're going to be doing all of those things. But that's just like a really old fashioned way of selling. That's just been eclipsed by what we've connected through to watch this. Like, before this video, I sent you a message through social media, and practically everybody is using social media. I don't have to describe how big it is. There are billions and billions of users, and that does all of the heavy lifting for us. So we no longer have to go through lists. We no longer have to ring people. We no longer have to speak to people that aren't interested in our products. And to show you how easy this is for you to implement, I'm going to walk you through what most people don't even know exists, and that is the back end of the Facebook Ads Manager. So I'm going to jump into a screen share again, if it lets me, and show you how this works. bear with me for 2 seconds. So this is the back end of the Facebook Ads Manager, and a lot of people won't have seen this before. This may look super overwhelming, but it's very, very simple. And I'm going to talk you through exactly how this works. And just to show this in real life, where you don't have to spend that much money to make this work for you if you're selling high-end products. Today, I've spent £2.85 in advertising. Some days that will go up to £25. Some days it will be as low as literally £2.85. And this is what I'm doing full time. I've done multiple 5-figure months using this method. So you don't have to be going mad with your advertising budget, because what I'm about to show you is, to be honest, when I first saw this, I was just blown away. So if we click create here, it's going to let us make an advert. And more importantly, it's going to show us people that are already interested in what we do. So this is just a test. So we'll just do this as conversions test. And if any of this is overwhelming, just relax. It's okay. You don't have to understand all of this straight away. It's more of the concept of what's going on. So say, for example, you choose to affiliate with a company that's selling coffee machines, and this is where you can plug and play with interests for coffee machines. So here, detailed targeting, Facebook literally makes this so simple, it's a joke. You can literally type in here coffee, and if it loads, if the internet works, you can very quickly see that 500 million people are interested in coffee, which is probably too many. But what it allows us to do is narrow this down even further. So if we look at somebody that likes coffee beans, say you're selling those as well, you can narrow this down further and further and see how this is already down to 44 million. We can change this to choose age. Say you're targeting people in an age range you feel like coffee, so 20 to 25. You can target entrepreneurs that like to drink coffee before work. This skill set of targeting people is something that you can learn along the way. But what I want to get across to you is the concept of how Facebook and social media makes this so easy for us to implement. Like, imagine seeing this 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Honestly, it's just pretty groundbreaking things that you can have access to. This is free. Like, you don't have to pay for Facebook Business Manager. You can log on, type in interest for whatever you decide to sell, and it will literally send adverts to those people. You've probably seen this already on Facebook, a sponsored post that comes up with somebody trying to pitch you something. This is what they're doing. This is the back end. This is how simple it really is. And this is just the beginning of what Facebook can do for us. It's a platform that honestly, I can't believe just how powerful this is. But it really is that simple, that you find an interest, you type it in, Facebook shows just those people that are interested. So you no longer have to spend your time with people that aren't interested. Like, I couldn't imagine cold calling people about a product that I'm truly passionate in. Like, hey, do you want to like deal with this product? Like, you just don't have to you don't have to focus your time on people that aren't interested. People come to you this way. So previously we'd have been ringing just like, hello, how you doing? You interested in this product? Is it you? No. This time you run an ad, you provide value, and Facebook does the heavy lifting for you. And these adverts are running, you don't have to be there, you don't have to be behind your laptop, you set it to run in the morning, and it will run 24/7 until you turn it off. So if it's working, you literally can be making sales as you sleep. Is this starting to make sense? I can see that some people have joined me on the YouTube. That sounds like I'm very old, but I'm guessing there's probably some issues over on the ClickFunnels side of things and the web class page, but that's okay. It's going to be the same content, and you can probably comment along. I'll check YouTube as well to see if comments are coming through that way. Just bear with me. I'll just pause that. So, okay, yeah, I can see. Hello, Shane. How you doing? Comments coming through that side as well. Cool. This is on an account called Becoming Better, that business I used to run, because YouTube has this weird thing where you have to authorize an account, but that's anyway. Details you don't need to know. So you've affiliated with a company that's selling a product that you're passionate in. You're receiving commission, and it's running all of the time. However, it doesn't just start to click on it a little bit in between, and this is what we like to call a sales funnel. And I've seen this all over the internet. People make this super complicated. They have like really crazy definitions for what a sales funnel is, what it does, and how you can implement it. They'll charge you thousands to start one. But all it really is taking people from not knowing who you are and all the way to making a sale. And the way we do that is by adding value, more information about the product, more information about you, a better relationship. And you build this relationship over time until you provide enough value or solved a big enough problem for the prospect the other end is ready to buy. So with just the advert, that's just the introduction phase, and that has to go through into a sales funnel. So I'm going to try and show you one of these working right now. If you just bear with me for 2 seconds, I'll load this up and show you how this works. So I'm going to have to hide some details because this involves other people's emails, but that's totally fine. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of this. Okay. Get rid of that. Okay, so let me jump into a screen share. Here we go. Okay, so for right now, I'm selling an infographics package, and this is done on what we like to call a landing page. So I run an advert on Facebook that speaks about exactly what they're going to receive on this landing page, what they're going to expect, and then all of the heavy lifting is done in this video, which is 16 minutes long that I produced. And it's to describe exactly what I'm selling, because you can also affiliate with not just a product, with a service as well, such as information or digital products. And it works the same way. You promote that product and receive commissions. So people land on this website and they look at this, they see, watch this video, it's 16 minutes long. Some of you may have actually seen this video to get through to this web class, which is absolutely great. And I appreciate you taking the time to watch that. And then below, this is me. Why would you want to work with me? All of these different things. And this is all pre-built. This is running 24/7. And if people like what they see after seeing the advert, they click here, and we'll just put this, Josh Test 1, 2, 3. They can click save their spot. And this is what we like to call the sales funnel. So they go to the next part of the video. This is where we build even more of a relationship. And then they also get added into an email chain. And as you can see here, live on the show, you can see that this happens in real time. So as this lead sheet increases over time, I can capture people's details that want to do business with me. I can reach out to them. I can add them into an email sequence. I can do all of those things while I'm not even at the computer. So once I have a product or service to sell, I just run adverts to this system, and then it goes into the email system. They provide value, and it means that at any time of the day, I can be making sales without even being at my computer. And this is where the stress-free sales come in, because you don't have to speak to people that aren't interested. Facebook and the Business Manager with interest-based targeting, that's just a fancy word for speaking to people that want to hear about your product. It connects straight to your sales funnel that's pre-built as well. And it goes straight through to the sales process that is also included. So without even trying, you've reduced the stress of speaking to people that aren't interested. You've reduced the stress of a product that you don't have and trying to figure out a problem to solve. It's already pre-built. You just piggyback on a system that's already in place, on a brand that's already in place that people trust. And then bang, 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 before you know it, they're in your sales funnel, they're getting your emails, they're speaking to you, and the relationship is built and you go on to sale. And that really is the crux of how simple the system is. Like, I know I've just briefly gone over it, and I hope that's starting to make sense in terms of how this all works. So if you can let me know in the comments if that is making sense, if you want me to go over any certain parts of that again. Hi, Pete. I hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying the presentation. I'm just going to check over here as well. Yeah, David, if you do press play, the comments will come through at the bottom as well. So that really is as simple as it gets. And as I said, I've tried many, many different things. I've tried many, many different companies that do this affiliate marketing. I've tried many different sales funnels. And as I said right back at the start of this web class, this isn't going to be a process where you just start today and then next week you retire. That just doesn't exist. If anybody tells you that exists, it's just like off the internet. It's very, very difficult to make that happen. Yes, you can come in and get this all set up and start making sales tomorrow. You can make sales next week and continuously do that. But it's going to take a big shift in mindset. You're going to have to work very hard. But like, the rewards speak for themselves. The freedom lifestyle, people see it all over Instagram. People see it all over Facebook. And the people that are doing it long term have something that's simple, and more importantly than simple, is very replicable. Like, I didn't want to come here today, deliver this training, and you be like, wow, this is just absolutely, I just have no idea where to start. It really is a simple 3-step formula. Find a company that you're passionate about, that sells a product that you believe in, that will let you affiliate and sell on their behalf. You send traffic, you run adverts on Facebook to people that are interested in that product. You send that traffic to a sales funnel, the 3rd step, that takes care of all of the heavy lifting. And the 4th step, the most important step of them all, is not only do you get money into your bank, you help somebody else out. And that's a big thing that people miss in the online world. Everybody is just trying to make money very, very quickly. And that's the biggest problem. They stop solving problems. They stop thinking that other people, other customers are actually people. They just see them as a number on a screen where they can just make money very, very quickly. So that's the free part of this training. I hope that has all made sense. And from this point onwards, I'm going to be pitching an idea. I'm going to be showing you something that I really, really am passionate about. And it's going to tie everything you've just learned together. And it's going to give you the fastest, easiest, and most efficient way of implementing what I've just taught. Because I understand that that can be really intimidating, what you've just seen. If you'd have shown me that 2 years ago, I'd have just been like, wow, that sounds great. But when it comes down to it, the mechanical elements of finding the company that sources the right products, finding a company that pays well enough, finding how to run the skill sets to run Facebook ads, and then connecting that to a sales funnel. There's just lots of moving parts, and I understand that. So these moving parts work. And if you want to go out there right now and try this on your own, I really do wish you all the best, and I will support you any way I can. Stay tuned to my page, and yeah, I'll add value to you that way. Also, as I said at the start of this video, this is a paid investment. No business in the whole world, no training, nothing worth having is going to be, you're not going to receive it without investing in yourself. So if you're not in a position to invest £79 or $99 tonight, or that is not something of interest to you, or I haven't done enough value in this first part, again, I appreciate your time being here. But unfortunately, the way business works is it starts with an investment in you. So that's what we're going to be talking about right now. And if you have any questions in the comment before we jump into that, I'll double check them on YouTube and also double check them on the other platform that we're watching on. So starting to make sense, good. It's a simple system. It can look quite complicated, but overall it's very, very simple. And what you're about to see now is going to make it even more simple. Honestly, like, this is pretty powerful stuff that you're about to see. So I'm just going to close a few tabs down to make it easy for you to see this stuff, and then we can jump right in. So here we go. We're going to jump into this. And as I said, what you're about to see is going to cost you £79. However, it's going to be the best £79 you've spent. And I truly believe that. I would not be on this web class telling you that if I didn't believe it. So the product pick is firstly the main difficulty, and understanding a company that will work, more importantly, understanding how reliable they are, understanding how they pay their commissions, the products and all of those things, and more importantly, choosing the product that actually makes a change in this world is a very, very difficult step. And then again, running the sales funnel, very, very difficult step on your own. Learning how to run Facebook ads is very, very difficult on your own. So I want to jump into a slideshow that I've just for some reason closed down, but no worries, we can just jump right in. And this next part is probably going to take in the vicinity of 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, and then we can welcome questions. So let me see if I can do this. Jump over here into screen share. And here we go. So in the next 15 minutes, I want to invite you to join the CEO movement. And this is a company that I've been working closely with for the last 2 years. And this is where I have learned basically everything I know about online marketing. And it ties together extremely well. Everything that you've just seen, everything that you just learned is all in this movement. And this is the community of entrepreneurs online. And this has been going now for 2 years. And we've been implementing all of the steps that I just spoke about. And it's just streamlined the entire process. And to show you what I mean by streamline and how replicable all of this is, these are just some examples of people that are adopting the system that you've just seen, where they found a company, they're running ads and they're making sales through a sales funnel. They're capable of earning this amount of money, £2,530 in a month, £700 a day. Mike Hale, $103,000 in his first year. Me and Mike have been hanging out the last 2 weeks in Thailand, and it's been really inspirational to see how he operates day to day. So I'm taking on more of what he's learning, and that's very much what you're going to get inside of this community, is tying all of these things together. And we have job quitters in the community as well. So this is Stephanie, who quit a job in 10 months, Steve, who quit his job in 6 months. And even though they've quit their jobs, they don't claim to be millionaires. They're just very much on their journey. And what you'll realize is that once the online income starts to surpass your regular job, it really doesn't make any sense to stay at your current job. Like, it's actually costing you money to stay there. So this is the real deal. This is going to package together what you've just learned, and it's going to make it replicable for you today. And it's not just those. There are literally hundreds and hundreds more inside this community. This picture's, I believe, 3 months old, because it takes quite a while to make these murals, but the community has blown up since this picture. And there are literally hundreds and hundreds more of like-minded people. So what did they actually do to get there? As I told you at the start of this presentation, it's not just join, click a button, and then you're in. It's going to take a lot of work, but these are the 3 components that we touched on. And number 1 is the high ticket irresistible offer. Number 2 is learning how to get eyeballs on your offer, because it doesn't matter how good it is. If nobody's seen it, nobody can buy. And number 3, they had access to a proven marketing and sales system. So rather than going out there to build it on their own, rather than going out and trying to figure all of these working parts out, testing it, scaling it, making sure it all works, they just had access to one that already worked. And I'm going to, in fact, jump out of this and show you exactly what I mean by this. As soon as you decide to join today for £79, this is what you're going to get access to. You'll have this, and this is the back end office where you're going to have all of the training to implement all of the steps that I've just taught. So obviously I'm already a member, so I'll just click this. And I'm just going to log in here and show you exactly the inner workings of what you're going to get. And there's a lot of content here for starters. This is just hands down the easiest way to transition into the online world, because before I started online, I didn't know what I was doing. And I know a lot of people watching this are probably a little bit overwhelmed. But I understand that, and this is for everybody. So as long as you're committed, you can work through all of these modules and really figure out what it is that you want. So you're going to get access to this where you can figure out what your goals are. And these are all training modules. This is Ryan Roberts and Rob Brangham that film this up for us rather than having to do it all ourselves. So you're going to figure out what your goals are, because a real common mistake in the online world is that people chase somebody else's goals. They think that in the online world, to be a success, you have to have 6 figures in your first year. You have to have 7 figures in your first 2 years, or some crazy amount of money. However, freedom for people is very, very different. And if that's just an extra $1,000 a month, £1,000 a month, 2,000, 3,000, whatever it is, it's your goal. So identifying your goal very early on is super, super, super important. And then on top of figuring out your goal, in this here, as you can see from this video, the highest converting offer we've ever seen. And that's because if you choose certain ones of these affiliate marketing companies, they're very, very different. Some are good, some are bad. And between us in the last 2 years of doing this, we've tested many, many different companies. I personally have worked with lots of different companies in the past. And I can tell you, not all companies are the same. Some companies literally pay $50 commission. You have to work super hard to even get that money paid into your account. Other companies pay thousands of dollars of commission, and they pay out very, very well. So we have the best company. We have the best product list that you will have access to for the £79. And on top of that, on top of having the product pick, on top of figuring out what your goals are, you're going to be able to have a coaching call. And this coaching call will be with somebody like me, who's been doing this for 2 years, that knows the system, or it's going to be with another 6-figure earner. And this coaching call is like, honestly, probably the most valuable part of all of this, because regardless of where you decide to go in the future, because if you come on board and you figure out that the CEO movement and what we do here isn't for you, we'll go into this later, but it's a 14-day money-back guarantee, because let's be honest, it may not be for you. That's just a fact of life. But this coaching call, you get to jump on and speak to people that have walked the line, people that have actually been where you want to go. They've been through the hardships, they've been through the struggles. They've done everything that you need to do, and they're not going to keep the secrets. This is what you pay for. You can jump on, we can assess your goals, and more importantly than assess them, we can actually put a plan in place. We can look at all of the fears that you hold, where you'll see the biggest struggles. And then after that call, it's 30 minutes long, but sometimes I extend it, and we'll talk more about that as well, is you're going to leave with this sense of like, wow, I actually know where to go. I actually know what steps to take. I actually know where to be learning. I actually know where to spend my energy, because energy and time are finite resources. They just are. Money will replenish in the future, but those things won't. So I did this for honestly, so long. I think it was like 3 years. I just dug my head into the sand and thought I could solve marketing in the internet on my own. I worked with companies that weren't good. I tried many, many different things. And it wasn't until I sat down with somebody that had already earned 6 figures online, and he sat me down and he said, Josh, what are you doing? This is where you need to spend your energy. And I was like, wow. And instantly the stress was released off me. I could just go out and do the good work every single day and stay patient and know I was working towards my goals, nobody else's. And your goals, my goals, they're very, very different. But using this style of marketing, this style of business, you can scale and adapt it to you. So you're going to get that as well. On top of the coaching call, I'll just jump back into this. On top of the coaching call, once you have worked through all of the training and you've had your coaching call, you then get access to another thing on top of all of the coaching process. So you'll have your goals, and this is a totally different entity. This is what we like to call the Training Academy. So I'm just going to log in here and just show you the inner workings of the Training Academy. And I'm going to be really honest, Facebook ads, like the way I just showed it to you then, type in coffee, type in interests, that'll work for sure, but it's not that nuanced. And Facebook ads, like anything else, is a skill set that you can grow into and learn. And what better way to learn than click by click training? Like, this is literally showing you the buttons. Like, if I was to just go on Business Manager setups, what you've just seen, that like crazy side of Facebook that you've probably never seen before, you're going to have videos that actually show you exactly how this works. If this loads, this is Nate Wells, multiple 6-figure earner, and he's going to walk you through exactly how all of this works. So it's no longer guessing game. It's no longer, oh, what do I have to do? You just log in into the Training Academy, follow these videos step by step, and you will learn how to run basic Facebook ads. So instantly, within this training should probably take you between 8 to 12 hours. You'll have the ability to run traffic to your offer and start to generate sales. This is not university. This is earn while you learn. So on top of the basic training, we've got Real Talk with Joseph J. Michael, where we go deeper into the advanced side of marketing and sales. We've got Facebook Ads Mastery that's coming soon. I'm surprised that's not there. That should have been updated, but either way. So you're going to get access to all of those things. You'll go from where you are now, which is probably, you may not have ever even heard of Facebook ads. I definitely hadn't back then. I knew they existed because I kept seeing sponsored, and I was like, that's got to be paid for. That's what sponsored means. But to then go out and figure out how to work that myself, plus put it with an offer, I was like, just didn't want to be doing that. I just wanted something that I knew I could work hard at, but I didn't have to reinvent the wheel. And if you take nothing else from this training today, it's that you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to be the next Elon Musk to live a very fruitful life. You can piggyback off other people's success. You can learn from them. You can implement steps that they've taken. So you're going to get that as well. And on top of the training, on top of the product picks and the coaching call, you're also going to get access to the Facebook global community. And again, I know I keep saying this every single part of the sale, but I do genuinely think that this community, well, I know it's changed my life. Belonging to this is something that I've never really experienced, like lifetime. I've never belonged to something like this. And this is what you're going to get access to. This is a private Facebook group. As you can see here, there are 2,279 members. And they're not just random people. They're very like-minded on the same sort of path to the freedom lifestyle, all at different stages. We have people that started yesterday. We have people that have been in 2 years, like myself. There's a broad range. So again, it's learning, it's turning up, it's seeing what other people are doing and implementing that into your business. And there are no secrets here. It's not like I've got a bottled formula that I'm going to keep for myself. You will just get to hear from me. You'll get to hear from others. And this is what you're going to get access to. This was last Sunday, as you can see. I was going to say 8 people there. It is 8 people because there's 2 on this screen sharing value. And you can see how many people are tuning in. This is a meetup from people in the community over in Belfast. Like, this is all over the globe. Wherever you're tuning in from right now, I guarantee there's a CEO member that's not too far away from you that you can hook up with and you can go and see, mastermind, meet in person and put names to faces. And it's just endless value. Like, this is an hour ago, just another motivational video from Andy over in the UK. And we just said, oh, there's me. Just like, again, providing more value, motivating people, sharing skills, doing whatever it takes to really get you to where you need to be. Because again, what you get from me is total transparency. And what I'm trying to tell you is this: you're going to have to work hard. It's going to be ups and downs. That's just the way business is. And you've got to ask yourself right now, why are you watching this web class? You've probably come here because you know that the online world can take you to where you want to go, but you're not going to get there without like really working hard. That's just the bottom line. The good part is that when you work hard, you can see results very quickly. Personally, I made my first sale after 4 weeks, which was like, wow, this is incredible. I know people have taken longer, some people have taken less time, but it's the same story. And again, if you take nothing else from this web class, is that if you stay persistent and commit to something that works, your life will start to look very different. So you're going to get the Facebook global community on top. And the big clincher of it all, to wrap all of those things together, is you're going to get access to the sales funnel. You will get your landing pages built for you. You'll get all of the working parts, all of the complicated things that you don't want to spend your time learning. I definitely didn't want to spend my time learning coding, all of those things. That'll be built for you. So all you then have to do is run adverts. You'll have the product picks. You'll have the sales funnel in place to generate sales for you. And then if anything goes wrong, you can head over to the Facebook community for a mastermind. You can reach out to people and you'll just gradually improve your skills, because that really is the essence of business, is be open-minded, turn up with a learning attitude, and just take each day as it comes. Don't expect this to just, you're a millionaire, keep working hard, plug in. But what I can tell you that you're going to get from the CEO movement, you're going to get from myself if you work with me personally, you're going to get a committed bunch of people. You're going to get people that really genuinely care, because the internet can be a terrible place where people are just trying to take. They're trying to like one-up you. They're trying to convince you to do things that you don't want to do. And that's never been my intention in this video. I want you to make the best the best choice for you right now. And if that's investing £79 a day in the CEO movement, in working with me personally, we can jump on a call after this. For the first 5 people that jump in and take that £79 deal, we can jump on the phone after this call. I've got time, whether that's Skype, Zoom, WhatsApp. If you're not comfortable on camera, we can do a phone call, whatever it is that you want to do. I'll extend that half an hour to just a chat now for 15 minutes, half an hour, whatever you want to do. And I want to get to know you, because this is not a one-time thing. You don't join, I don't run off of you £79. We're going to work very closely together to get you to where you need to be. So that's the end of what I wanted to say. As you can tell, I'm so passionate about this. It's changed my life. I could bring many other people out here, but I know your time is precious. I could show you endless stories, but you'll find that out for yourself within the movement. You'll find that else from just researching this, hearing and listening to me. And this is really the real deal. This is like, honestly, I've tried so many different things in the past, seriously. And what this did for me was give me direction. And when I dipped, because you go through dips, rather than falling off and just going back to work or giving up like I used to want to do, I've got people to bring me up and be like, Josh, that's normal. That's entrepreneurship, because this is entrepreneurship. It's going to be a magical journey, but the life you've wanted is waiting for you. All you have to do is start now, take action now. And it starts with £79. That's literally a pair of trainers. And if you're probably thinking right now, are there going to be other costs? Absolutely, there's going to be other costs. You don't start a 5-6 figure business for $99 or £79 today. That's for the training. That's to give you the toolkit to go and do that. And then the next investment will match your goals, because be realistic with yourself right now. If you have the intention of making £100,000 in a year, you know you're going to have to invest more than £79. Nothing comes for free in this world. That's just the way it is. But luckily for you, the next investment will match practically every budget about anybody that's serious about starting an online business. It will range from a few hundred to a few thousand, depending on the level you want to go to. And if you want to apply, if you want to join right now, the process again, this like could not be easier. So if you go back to where this link is, the video of me will be here streaming live. If you scroll right down below, you'll get to this green button that says get started now. And when you click it, you'll come through to this secure page where it will ask for your details. You can pay via MasterCard, Visa, American Express, all of these things. It will outline exactly what you're going to get here. And this is a 2-week money back guarantee. I haven't even mentioned that, but this is a 2-week money back guarantee. If you come on board and you realize, wow, Josh, this just really isn't for me, I'm not going to try and retire with your £79. That's really not my intention. I'm sure you can work that out for yourself, but I'm not going to run off somewhere with that money. I'll just refund it. We can part our separate ways, and I'll wish you all the best. And if you come onto this page, you can hear more and more success stories. You can read more about what you're going to get. And honestly, it really has changed my life, and I can't really go on about it enough how special this is. Even just belonging to the community. Like, even if you don't have the intention of making $100,000 in your first year, all you want to do is join somewhere and start to feel good about yourself, because this is more than just business. This is mindset. This is like a family. This is about really going to the next level personally, and then attaching that to your business as well. And the community is thriving. People are changing their lives. People are improving their relationships with their families just by spending time with people that feel good to spend time with. No negativity, no like small-mindedness, acceptance of everybody. As long as you're committed and you persevere, I really can't wait to see what you're going to achieve. And the success of the business will always lie in you. I can help with everything, but it's going to come from you. But if you commit to me, you pay that £79, what you'll have is a truly driven individual on your side for life. And I want to take you to the next level. I want to be that person that you can cling to when times are hard, and when times are good, I don't even want the credit. I just want you to go out there. And when I was in Bangkok last week, I had 15 people in my team that were just networking around, living life, massive smiles on their faces, just achieving and striving for more. This will give you all of the things you ever wanted to, but it has to start with action. So I really strongly suggest that you consider that £79 deal, because it's £79. It's a money back guarantee for 2 weeks. You really do have nothing to lose. I'm so glad I did it. I know the thousands of other people in the community are as well. And I really hope to see you the other side. For everybody that's joined in live, I'll just double check that there's no comments or questions come through. Thank you, Peter, for the kind words. I think transparency is just the easiest hack to a stress-free life. Just say things how they are, be honest, and life will start to become a lot easier very, very quickly. I'll just check this here. So that's going to be it from me. I really have enjoyed this. I hope you've enjoyed your time, and I do appreciate you spending time here with me. I hope you look deep inside and realize that for £79, you can start a magical journey to, if I start going on about what's really going to happen, it will sound too good to be true, but trust me when I say it's a beautiful, beautiful thing to be part of. And we're only just beginning. Our skills are improving. The sales funnel is improving every single day. The products are improving every single day. The company are learning more about what we want as distributors. They pay us extremely, extremely well. The products has changed mine, my family's life, and many others as well. So I really look forward to seeing you on the other side. And as I said, the first 5 people to join up and pay the £79, I'll be in touch with you extremely soon. We can jump on the phone right now. I'll be sat right here. You'll realize that I am really real. I will be drinking more water, but it's cool. Thank you again, and that's been it from me. I've been Joshua D. Stay blessed, go in peace, stay aligned. Peace.